Hi everyone, I'm going to take you through a 10-minute little class, which is a really good one to do before you go to bed. These moves will help you unwind. If you've gathered tension from the day, it'll help you let that go. We'll take some deep breaths, do some nice stretches, and I'm sure it will help you sleep well. So let's just start laying down on your back. And you feel your feet flat down on the ground and your arms are nice and heavy. And then the first thing we'll do is just rock the pelvis forward and back. So I'm going to suggest breath as we go through the movement. And I think focusing on breath when you're trying to unwind is a really good tip. So the breath that goes with this little movement is to breathe in as you reach the tailbone towards the ground and your pelvis goes away from you, and then breathe out as the pubic bone comes up towards the belly button. So you breathe in and then breathe out. Now let's breathe in and out through the nose. So find a rhythm. Find a flow where you feel like you're moving at your own pace. Think about your breath. Feel that movement go right up into your head and neck even. Don't try and make the movement too big. And then just bring yourself back to being even, and then you're just going to let one hip bone drop down towards the ground and then the other side. So a very small movement again, just a little side to side, releasing your lower back and your pelvis. And then let your body feel nice and even. Hands down beside you, and we're going to tilt the pelvis towards you and then lift up into a bridge. So the hips lift up, and then you breathe in at the top, and then when you sigh out, you soften your back down and you roll all the way down onto the ground. And when you touch down, that's when you're going to take a breath in. And then when you breathe out, you move and you roll up. When you're up the top, you breathe in, and then as you breathe out, you roll down. When you come down, you breathe in, and then when you breathe out, you move again and you tuck the pelvis and you roll up. And then up here at the top, we stay there and breathe in. And then when you breathe out, you roll down. Try not to run out of air. When you're here at the bottom, you stay there, breathe in. Exhale, rolling up. Stay there at the top, take a deep breath in, filling into the front of your chest. And then when you breathe out, your chest softens and you melt your spine down. Good, we'll do two more. Breathe in. Breathe out as you tilt the pelvis and roll up. At the top, you breathe in, and then you breathe out as you roll down. Breathe in at the bottom, and breathe out as you roll up. And then we'll just hold it here at the top where you're resting on your shoulder blades. Reach your arms up and over your head. So leave your arms there and take a big stretch as you roll down your body, and then circle the arms around and beside your body. Tilt the pelvis, lift up into a bridge, stay there, lift the arms over your head, leave your hands there, lay your body all the way down, so stretching, lengthening your spine. And then once you've touched down, then circle the arms wide and bring them down beside you. One more like this. Tilt the pelvis, lift up. Feel strong, feel your glutes working. Reach the arms over your head. Lengthen your body and then soften down. Like you're laying your spine down a bit longer. and then big circle around. Good. Next thing to do is to walk your feet together. So your legs are together and your feet. And then we're just going to lift up your legs into tabletop. And then take your arms on a low V. And then just take the knees over to one side. And then bring them back. And then over to the other side. And bring them back. Try not to lift your shoulders up off the ground. You can always put your feet down on the ground if you prefer for this one. That works fine as well. So breathe in when the knees go over to the side and then breathe out as they come back. And then breathe in and breathe out. And then let's move the head as well. So as you take the knees over to one side, you turn your head to look the other way and then come back. I like this wringing out kind of feeling at the end of the day. I always imagine, like a dishcloth and you wring it out. And you can imagine, a dishcloth full of water, and that might be all the things you've done through the day, the busyness, the rushing around, the conversations you've had, the work you've done. And, we want to go to bed feeling light. So it's almost like you're wringing all that out so that you can be, light and easy as you sleep. And then we're just going to pop your feet down on the ground. And then from here, we take our arms out wider. You take your knees over to one side and just roll all the way over. And then you'll be on your side here. So if you prefer, that bottom arm can come and just hold onto your head here, or you can have both arms out in front. Keep your knees glued together and open the top arm towards the ceiling, then all the way open. And look back to the arm and then arc the arm forward and back. And again, so we're just going to big arc opening, let the shoulder drop down a little and then bring it back. I'm trying to keep my knees nice and steady, and remember you can hold on to your head if your neck doesn't feel comfortable in this position. And how's your breath going? Let's breathe in when you open the arm. And then breathe out as you bring the arm back. And again, nice deep breath in. And then just hold that there. So you can position your head where it feels comfortable. Sometimes people like to prefer to look straight up, or you can look to the hand that's reaching away from you. And you're just going to sink into the hips. Just let your body relax. Feel that nice spiraling of the upper back and the ribs. And then just in and out through your nose with your breath. And then just bring that arm back and forward. And then we're just going to roll straight on over to the other side. So all you do is you just swash the knees over the other way and bring that arm to follow. So find a comfy place again, glue your knees together and then open one arm up and then look back towards that hand and then bring your arms back. So I am breathing in as I open up the arm, letting the shoulder just drop down, and then exhale as I bring the arm back, allowing and noticing that movement of my head as I open, going to just where it feels comfy and back. Keep your knees together. Last one, and then this one we can hold, which will feel so nice. So we're just holding this. Find a good spot for where your head likes to be and just in and out through your nose. Maybe you could even count 4 breaths in and 4 breaths out. 4 counts in, 4 counts out. And then just bring that arm back. And then from here, you're just going to roll straight on over to your back again. Then from here, you're going to take your right foot, cross it over your left knee, and reach your right knee out towards the side. And then if that feels like enough, you could stay there. Otherwise, you just float the left leg up and you can hold on to the thigh there. If you flex the right foot, that's going to be a nice stretch for you as well. And you can stay still here, or you have the option to have a little bit of movement where you can rock side to side. If you find it hard to grab onto this leg and it forces your face to look, your chin to tip up, it might be better to either grab a little pillow or keep your foot down on the ground. So again, just finding a gentle movement. It's not about making the movement big. And then just gently pop that foot down, untuck your legs and go the other side. So you've got your left foot crossing over your right knee. Flex your left foot, knee of the left foot reaches out, and then we just float up the right leg if you want to and just hold on there. So a little side to side if you like, or maybe you like to stay still. Good, just pop that foot down, both feet down on the ground, legs go out long. Let the toes reach, just open out, let your legs relax and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. And here we're just going to take a deep breath in, 2, 3, 4. Hold the breath for a moment and then sigh out, 2, 3, 4. Take a breath in, 2, 3, 4. Just hold it there. And now breathe out, 2, 3, 4 again. Hold the breath for a moment and then gently let the breath go. Do one more like this. Good, and when you're ready to sit back up, you'll just wriggle your fingers and wriggle your toes and blink your eyes open. And then when you feel ready, just roll on over to the side and help yourself up, or you might prefer just to stay here for a few more of those breath patterns. Nice work.